Okay, 5.4 is really important. It's best following practices. So we want to make sure as we're processing people through our following funnel that we are abiding by Twitter's policies and rules and their guidelines. So following limits. Twitter applies following limits to your account so that spammers don't just follow millions of people at a time and therefore alert millions of people at a time about their product. If we can follow these steps from Module 3 to make sure that our profile is optimized and our spam score is 0 or very low, Twitter will no longer consider us as spam and they will not restrict what our account can do apart from the hard, fast rules. So here are a few very general guidelines. It's going to be changing from a specific account to specific account because Twitter have very complex algorithms to calculate which accounts are spam, which accounts are not. A really big factor I'll point out that isn't present on this page is the age of the account. If your account is under 2 or 3 months old, you're considered a really new account. And you're going to have to give it just a little bit of time, a little bit more patience than if you have an older account, because they're going to restrict you a little bit further on how many people you can follow. So everybody can follow technically 1,000 people a day. That is the maximum. You literally cannot follow more, because you try and follow 1001, you'll get an error message through Twitter saying you followed too many people today. Similarly, you cannot follow more than 2,000 people unless more than 2,000 people are following you. Now, this is not exact, but use this as a basic guideline. So here are what I recommend, how many people I recommend that you follow every day, depending on how many followers that you have. If you currently have more than 5,000 followers, and you are more than 3 months old, your account is, with a low spam score, meaning you've taken the steps we've optimized in section 3, I would follow 1,000 people a day. I follow 1,000 people a day with all of my accounts. None of them are under 3 months old, and all of them have over 20,000 followers, however. You also can unfollow twice a week to clean up your followers to following ratio. If you have more than 3,000 followers, I'd process 500 people a day and only unfollow once a week. Less than 3,000, I would not follow more than 200 a day, and I would unfollow only once per 2-week cycle. I'd be very cautious early on in your account's life, and as your account gets bigger and bigger, you can just simply follow 1,000 people every single day. If, however, you do want to test the boundaries of Twitter's guidelines, they do give you one warning to cut back your activity before they will suspend your account. And nobody wants to be suspended. Please make sure you are within Twitter's guidelines. Be a little bit patient at the start if you have a new account. It's very important. And eventually, you'll be able to get 200 plus followers a day once you start putting 1,000 people through your following funnel a day. But for now, be happy with putting just 200 people through a day and getting 40 to 50 targeted genuine followers every single day to your account. The last question, I thought I should address this because it's a big theme recurring on Twitter's website at the moment. A lot of people buy fake followers. The main reason to buy fake followers is for social proof. If you get onto an account that has 20,000 followers, you don't really know unless you investigate a little bit further if they're fake or not. They give you more social proof. They also help with your Twitter restrictions. If you have 5,000 fake accounts, you can then follow over 2,000 people because you obviously have more than 2,000 followers. My recommendation, yes, buy fake followers. I would buy 5,000 and then build your following from there. So when you eventually have 50,000 followers, only 10% of your following is fake. Might sound like a lot. It's really not. Justin Bieber actually is one of the biggest accounts on Twitter, about 31 million followers. And believe it or not, actually 12 million of these followers are fake. He has 12 million fake followers. So are they going to penalize you? I don't think so. Worst case scenario, you can block these fake accounts in the future and have no consequences. Again, it's entirely up to you. Where should you buy fake followers? The best place to get them is Fiverr.com. FIVERR.com. You'll be able to get $5,000. I'm sorry, you'll be able to get 5,000 followers for just $5.